Start recording. Okay, here we are on again. So this time, this is a short video because it's Friday, 10:56. And most likely there's no video coming over the weekend. And I don't know if I'm in Central Time. Maybe I make one Monday evening, not too sure if I can. Tuesday definitely. And this is then the last time for now where you see Fun OS on the laptop. Because I will put something else on, and so I put myself up for a challenge. I want to try something out. Yes, I will use IceWM, JWM, or what's it called? OpenBox. So I will see. One of these things I will use. Of course, there's something else installed, right? Like Mate or LXQT. So I will try different things out with the same operating system on the same laptop. And it's kind of a challenge. I want to see if I can do everything I want, or if I just have some imaginary barriers which stop me from using it. And you get more information when we get there. So that will be the next video most likely. Right. Okie dokie. So just for the kickoff of the weekend, this is MX FluxBox. So let's fire it up. I've got no clue actually. I don't think I ever used FluxBox. But this will not stop me from trying. This video there's 5 in it. Duran. They have system D there in case people mainstream addicted want it. No, you can use it if you want to. I would just not. Preferable not. But you see in Fun OS, yes, I had it. And many others have it too. I prefer sys5 in it or any other in it except system D. And I would love to have LibreX instead of Xorg. Because it's total destruction. And see, that's what it does. So I have to go in and out, and then I should get doink. Nothing? Yeah, there it is. Alrighty. So, is that already FluxBox? No? I don't know. So we're going to see. Let's close that. We install it. And okay, it's still busy popping things up. Oh, that is the one. Oh, just double click on it. The install. Okay. So I actually like MX's installer. It's pretty neat. It works. You can encrypt your hard drives. It works fine. Everything is working perfectly. So well done, MX. I mean, I have still, I think before MX 16, I still have a virtual machine over there left. All right. So here we go. I don't see if you say encrypt, this will encrypt. I will not do it here now. Regular blah 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 blah. System drive. Oh, look, big mistake. Oh, if we go down. I knew I didn't do something right. Is it shutting down? Yeah, I'm impatient, people say. I wonder where this comes from, right? So, close it. Power off. Doink. Because I want to have a bigger hard drive. I most likely could have used it, but MX FluxBox. So we delete this. Then we create a new one. Oh dear me. Okay, no, that's not working here. Let me not waste your time. So with the magic of the pause button, we're back to where we started, except now I have a bigger hard drive, right? 110 gigabyte. What I needed most likely not. So I just pray on my microphone because I want to zip my coffee here. So as I said, you can encrypt it if you want to. That definitely works. That's MX. I've got no questions. MX link center. This, yeah. We want to format it. Create swap file. Yeah, file is okay. Enable hibernation support, we could if we want to, but don't need it. Here, enable ZRAM swap. I did this before. I couldn't really see any difference to me, but well, it is what it is. Swap file is good for me. Then I click here next. Computer name, me. So that we know what that is. Workgroup, yeah. Click. United States, no, not New York. See, I would like to say here Central instead of anything else, but everybody wants to know everything now. It has to be this time. Click. Username. What a good name that is, right? Oh. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't want to use my num lock, my num pad on the right, so I have to do this. Oh, good, get back. Yeah, I'm one of those. Yeah, here a bit one too much, I guess. Yeah, okay. I'm also one of those. So, why is it not working? I have to type slow, maybe. There we go. See if life does have changes. No, there's nothing to do. Look, it's totally wrong. Has a panel on the bottom. That's why the pause took so long. So now we sit and wait. Okay, to let you not wait that long, because as we know, I have a pause button. I'll see you in a second. Okay, we are recording again, so I just rebooted. That's our new system. And yeah, you might faint out, so because the panel is definitely still on the bottom, which is absolutely wrong. And what an atrocity. That's so terrible what they're doing to us here. What can you do? All right, let's see what we can do here. Can I use now my number? Yeah, I can. All right, so this is what I have sometimes on this. Oh no, this time it worked. Ish. All right then, so the usual thing, we'll have to go and insert the guest add-on. I'll just go in all like that, because we don't want to waste too much time, right? Where's the folder? Here it is. So then I go here. It's always the same what I do, right? Because I'm very lazy in things I do. Open up this. By the way, what is that? Oh, sooner. Okay. What did I want sooner? I don't want sooner. I want the terminal. Do we have a terminal? What? Ah, here's a terminal. Okay, we have a terminal. So I'm there now. Now I do my ls. Let's have a look. Here's my VBox run thingy. Copy like this. And I do this, and usually I get told off sometimes, and sometimes they ask me then for the sudo password. This time, C must be blah blah blah. Got told off. I didn't mean to. I really didn't do it, and you can't prove it. So there we go. So now I hope the screen size changes automatically, like I did by all the others. And Trixie, I don't expect much. I mean, I expect lots of trouble, tiny things, buggies, glitches, which make your life more difficult. It's just what it is. It's the nature. You know, if you ruin and wreck a system, then find out what went wrong. Okay, I don't. I have everything I want. Right? Yippee! So now we wait for it to finish. Oh, one more. Building kernel modules. Could I just stay here now in this? I have to sip my coffee here. So this is how FluxBox looks like. And MX is famous for having little scripts which make your life... Oh, it's got stuck. I didn't do it. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. Oh dear me. Okay, it's finished. Let's... I didn't do it. What did I do now? Maybe holy moly. I mean, did I say I expect glitches with Trixie? I think I wasn't exaggerating here. Is it frozen fully? Yeah, most likely. Or let's go back in, see what that did. No. Look what I got here. So, well, let's say shutting down system. This is what I expect from Trixie, and I think I haven't been disappointed. Right? I mean, yes, I clicked around like crazy, but in the earlier days, that was a no-no. But even before Bookworm, this was never ever a problem. But now you see what we got. So this is why, you know, we're living in the age or the ages in the. It's a short time where they're destroying Debian in record time. Ubuntu knows better. They even have a speedboat heading for the iceberg. And so just expect these things to happen and to increase. I mean, Ubuntu is now the record holder to increase insecurities in their system with the Rust rewrite, right? Well, why would you not make your system more insecure while you have your system running for companies, for example, right? So I hope they all stay behind. This is not there. Yeah, I just wanted to say. All right. Okay, we just leave this as is. Alrighty. Quick system info. Let's have a look. Loading. System kernel 612, CPU, blah blah blah. So I'll give it 6 cores. Vulnerabilities. So I'm not reading this also. Okay, I will leave this. So here as usual where you find all these things, and we have to find the panel because I get dizzy already from the panel on the bottom. Scrolling doesn't do so much. Package install, quick info format. Maintenance, no. Live, no. Snapshot, no. Setup. Welcome, purpose, brightness, tour, conky. Tweak. Is that maybe in tweak? FluxBox. Toolbar settings, top center. Yeah, that's what I would long want. The toolbar settings. Oh no, okay. Manage tin panel, okay. Now we need horizontal. Can't have horizontal, isn't it? Okay, is there a way to do that on my own here? Toolbar flux tin 2. Oh, look at this. I don't know what I did, but it works. With the win. I take the win here. Of course, I knew what I'm doing. Not at all, actually. It just worked. All right, so FluxBox. Let's see. I want to have. Is that under system htop? Do they have htop? They have htop. 417. So it's not that little, no? It takes far more than IceWM and JWM. It has, yeah, it has a. I don't know if that's tin 2 or if that's a dock. Can't right click, so most likely tin 2 or something. Another panel. So then yes, it takes a little bit more. I clicked around already a few things. So let's say I would have to get used to it. Let's see how they organize their files here. If I can find in view, show hidden files. Let's see, we go in config. And there's nothing with Flux. Here's FluxBox. Background scripts, apps, menu, init. Okay, same thing, the way it looks like. Over there, last menu. Just let's open it up. Let's see how it looks like. Okay. That is the FluxBox menu. Where is it? Do they have an extra menu? Submenus? Full menu? Just, I'm nosy how does it look like? Tools, exec, natural. Okay, they all have the unique style. I like this one more than, for example, JWM, but the IceWM is the best in my opinion. And if they could just standardize this, that would be great, wouldn't it? Then you can play around and do whatever you want. I mean, you can do it anyway, right? We can. Oh yeah. Okay, so I just so on the end, that means once you set this up, you just install any distro you want and copy that in, and it works. It should, at least. Let's see if the wallpapers works. Select. What do we have? Oh dear me, where's nature? Here. Oh, look at this, what they got. Now that's a bonus. Apply. So I hope this stays. I don't know. We would see when we reboot. Um, so they don't separate, rotate. They don't let you full screen, yes. Scale, center, tile, zoomed, fill. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we can do it. It's not hopeless, see, it's pretty nice. I love it. I like the Fun OS wallpaper too. I think that's the one I keep for a while. This one I like very much too. And having said this, web browser is definitely Firefox, I guess. So I'll go right away, change all at least the first things here, open previous windows. We have to have a look. Zip download, always arcs, that's what I do. Firefox update, browsing, proxy, home. Yeah, I think we keep that. I don't want the weather. Shortcuts here, recommended choice 9, support. Sorry guys. Search, definitely not good. I mean, honestly, it's absolutely dangerous. And have you heard what they do with iOS? Putting their AI in scanning absolute everything you have and profiling everything. What the heck, you pay to get spied at? I would just say no. I think the Epstein class has to come back to that's in danger because people are aware. So holy moly, how is this even possible that people let this happen, right? So I'm a sovereign being, so they're all there, what is that called, legislation they have means nothing to me. I live with the do no harm principles from God, and that is what there is. Some call it common law, some call it God's law. No? And look, I like what they have done here, that you have a tiny border. See, this is pretty neat, I like it. So you have a little bit from your screen, wallpaper, no? In the background. So I like that, they did that pretty well. All right, I don't know if it MX did or JW or FluxBox. So, to be honest, I have to figure out one day why you would choose IceWM, why would you choose JWM, and why would you choose FluxBox. You know, I don't know. So right click, all apps. So I have to see if you can manipulate this, even that looks like OpenBox almost, right? So it's not too bad, I must say, because you have the apps right away here. But then you have, again, submenus, so it's lots. So I would like to have a few things here available. Yeah, on the top, like the web browser, Thunderbird, and all the other important things like Cryptometer, things like that, and VeraCrypt. Maybe, yeah, these kind of things, you know, everything what I daily think to need. So file manager, web browser can be here, that's all right. And I even might, yeah, here it is, but I would need Thunderbird here too. For example, yeah, I'm using Thunderbird right now. So there are other good ones too. They work also fine with encryption, with PGP, and I can only recommend use PGP. Do use, encrypt all your stuff. You can use any messenger if you want, if you use PGP, for example. Is it perfect? No, but every step you do towards to protect your privacy is a step forward. It's a good step. And it makes life from the Epstein class a little bit more difficult, right? So that is that. Appearance, Conky, docs, desktop icons, font, monitors, theme. So what do they have here? So they have the typical menu. That's, I would call it control center, the MX tools. They're pretty neat. I couldn't find, I mean, yeah, they have had this here. See, manage tin too. But I rather don't click it. I have it where I want it. The toolbar settings, right? Top center. Maybe that's why it changed it, I don't know. Single click for Tuna File Manager, no. Reset, Sooner Windows, always open split win, no. Sooner split view, open horizontal, no. Reset default dock, reset flux menu, blah, blah, blah. I always said Michelangelo. Yeah, there's 5 in it. Oh, you can change it if you want, okay. MX, so yeah, I'm not playing around with that. I think the design is okay to me. As I said, what was it? Best GNU Linux? I think they had a very nice theme, right? What is that? A video player, settings manager, question, I know, Flux help. Flux help, how do I get rich? Okay, common settings for MX Doc, trash check, doc maker. Okay, that can, might be that. Look, shortcuts, start, up Finder settings, Tint2 Manager again. So they do have it there, FluxBox tweaks. So you have that too. Oh, that's what we just had, that's good. So that's what I always liked here on MX. For beginners, in the first, I don't know, in 16 for example, it was overwhelming because it was a huge list, right? It looks like my JWM right-click menu. It goes from top to bottom. I have to clean that up one day. However, I think they did a clean up here too. That's very visual, intuitive. You can find it, you can search. So I think they did that pretty well. So, as you know, I'm not praising people easily. Except Options Manager. Okay, this is the option. I don't know. I better not click. Backgrounds, we had that. Trash check. So if you watch a YouTube video, you go trash check and it will tell you it's trash or it isn't. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I like the conky thing here. Time will tell. It looks like it's a 24 system. Yeah, I set it to 24 system. Settings, what is that about? Okay, same thing. So every road leads to Rome, no? That's the browser, that is video, I guess. No, this is just the sort counts, right? And this is a menu, same thing with the right click. So that's nice, and here you can search. Oh, look at this. Pops up on the left. Well, not too bad. Does it hover? Yes, it does. It switches when you hover. So in general, okay. But as I said, I can work with that. But I would love to have my, here I need at least Thunderbird, that's what I need. And the second browser I would have Brave, because I use browsers, one for local, one for internet. And my email client is also my calendar and address book and everything, of course. And you might have some extra tools you need, which you use daily. No? So like Cryptometer, if you have something you can't encrypt, where you can't encrypt the hard drive, like I had with the FunOS installation. I'm not done with FunOS, guys. Even if this goes off my laptop for the other system to go on, this time then I have to make a VirtualBox install, because I think I found a way how you can still install it with encrypted hard drive. And then this is great. That is great. Once we got this, then it's fit to go on any laptop or on any computer, actually. I usually encrypt my hard drives. Just for the fun of it, just imagine you throw it away or your hard drive dies. At least it's encrypted. If somebody tries to get your hard drive back on and maybe he's successful, and then he has an encrypted hard drive. That's fine too. No? Out of sight. What is that? Disable default dock. No, better not. So in general, I must say, I'm happy with how it is. Looks good to me. I think I can work with it. So I don't know. If you remember me, I don't know, 8 years ago or something, I really didn't like these lightweight managers which I have here now. FluxBox, IceWM, JWM, OpenBox. Well, OpenBox was intriguing always, but I didn't really like it. I said, no, it's not working the way I wanted, because I was used with XFCE to move and drop it, or to right click and say add to panel, move it around. But once you look in these lightweight managers, they're actually very easy to configure. And once you did this work and you save your config files, that is faster than any other Windows manager. Because you install your system you want, let's say whatever you want, and like you do Slackware or my brain, Salix or something, right? And you install then, let's say, JWM or IceWM or OpenBox. Then you go in the config file folder, delete what is there, or copy paste it into an original folder, and copy paste your custom files in. And you have your system exactly the way you want it. You might have to install some apps, so you can make a text file where you have sudo install blah 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 blah, and sudo dnf or whatever you want to use, right? And then you just run this thing, and in no time you have your system exactly the way you want it. That is not bad, isn't it? I mean, the best thing to me is when you can use up images. So let's say the system I will put on my laptop, most likely on the weekend, might give me some discomfort, but there is a greater meaning behind it. Yeah, so we'll see. It has some, I tried it out already, but I want to see. I want to see if that is a mental barrier that I just rejected for what reason soever, because I don't have that super easy stuff going on, or if it's really a hindering for my work on a computer. I'm actually not a developer or something like that. I do normal computer work, what you got to do things. I make YouTube videos, for example, too. And yeah. So, I mean, the best thing is already if you have a desktop you like, wallpaper you like, right? Because that makes you already feel like home. This here, you have it on the right too, isn't it? FluxBox Tools. This is FluxBox Tools, isn't it? Yeah, MX. Oh no, that's MX Tools. That's different. Where do they have MX Tools settings? No. So they should have it here too, you know, because then you can take this away. You don't really need this settings manager. Well, I think, I don't know. So yeah, I would just put them also in the right-click menu. Then you have that space free, because for 4 icons you don't really need it. And that's hard drive, or what is that? Oh, I don't know. Oh no, browser? This is a browser? Oh, okay, I have no other. Okay, AI segmented self. No, don't tell me this is AI. Ooh, I do not want to have AI. If I have to look that up. If anything with AI is not FluxBox videos, okay. So that was just on the website. I do not want to have anything with AI. Absolutely not. No way. Under no circumstances. AI is a weapon, yeah. It's so convenient. It has to be convenient because you're supposed to use it. You have to invite it into your home. You have to run it everywhere. That's why they are so great, and even install it on ISO. Yeah, dang it. The Apple iOS. Dang it, yeah, here, the iOS. What happened to me? In the moment I say everything goes by crazy. So in the iOS, they put it in that it can absolute profile everybody, your text and yourself. That's a no-no. This cannot be. So, Orange Pi runs MX. So that's not a bad idea then. That's a good shortcut, I would think. Because then you can look and check and see what they have. So, yeah. Because it's new to me, right? And you have these video series, you can just check them. The problem is, I would not watch them here. I would watch them in my VM, because I don't want to have anything Google on my main operating system. It has to be isolated, sandboxed or something, right? At least you have to have a different browser where you really, really just do the Google stuff, or YouTube, let's say, right? So I have it like to have it separated in a different VM. Fire that up if I really need to, because I don't need to do much with Google stuff. I got off it all. I use Radical for my calendar and address book. Nextcloud for my file folder, Synology 2 for now. I've got that parallel in case Synology kicks the bucket or comes with some weird privacy policies. Yeah, so all that stuff. Oh, software. Let's see if that is Synaptics. Oh, no, they're installer. Okay, that's what they usually have. So, kernel management, I love it. That's pretty good. Media Center, do they have Kodi here? Plex? Oh, Plex is spyware. Kodi here, that's better. I don't know why they don't have Jellyfin. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm not saying anything. Office, here, Abiword, Calibre, Numeric. So Abiword and Numeric, these are interesting tools because they don't do weird things. Torrent, Deluge, QBitTorrent, RTorrent. Utilities virtualization, Gnomebox is no thank you word with this 5 in it, and VirtualBox, that's of course good. Other wallpapers from MX14. I might even have an MX14 still. The ISO file at least. The virtual machine I do have to. What's MISC? UpArmor, Google Earth. No, nothing Google, thank you. Zoom, Slug desktop client, Signal. What was that other? SimpleX, that's a good one. Media Converter, Handbrake, Winft. Media Center we had, kernels, icons, graphics, dear me. Gscan to PDF. I like now meanwhile Simple Scan. So games, play on Linux, load to Steam. Yeah, Steam is always okay to have, right? FileZilla, very nice. GFTP maybe too. File managers, yeah, PCman FM. All right. So in general, functioning operating system, and I think with the right-click menu, I haven't customized it yet, but it will keep you going, right? I think it gets you going very easily. Customizing, of course, is a better option, in my opinion. What update is most? What is update here, and what is disable? What do you disable? See, I would not push the disable button if I have no clue. Or what am I disabling here? Update, I could say maybe it's a menu. But after I can disable this, how do I switch it back? So, you know, there should be some information here. So maybe we have to watch the videos to figure out what we're doing here. Yeah, if I can, where was it? All apps, disable what? And how do I switch it back on? Right? So I've got no clue. So these things I don't touch because I like to be informed. Let's say it this way. You can't just take a needle, for example, without proper information, right? That's not possible. So, Papyrus folder caller, Synaptic Package Manager, system. That's a lot, no? Okay, FluxBox tweaks, fix GPG keys, Rofi, snapshot. Okay. Snapshot name. Okay, so so you can install it the way you want it, and then you have an ISO file. That's also not bad, no? This is a nice thing. Because once you have it installed the way you want it, then you can put it on a USB stick and you can fire it up anytime you ever want. I like that a lot. That's pretty neat. Security that creates a bootable ISO of your working system that you can use for storage or distribution. You can continue working with unamending applications while it is running. Neat, no? I mean, honestly, this is, I hope somebody watches it that far because I saw it so late. Not bad, not bad. So, I like it. Very good idea. That's a good thing to see, MX Snapshot. Well, I wish everybody would have this, because then that's the easiest thing in the world. You set your system up one time, and then you make an ISO file out of it, and perfect. You have it running. Best thing then, of course, if your hard drive is encrypted, right? And you have your password, and you can remember it, because you can't write it down or something. So, webcomic, I don't know, I'm not touching. Screen capture, weather, no. Weather will ask for location, right? And I don't want, it's just me. Theme. Matcha, high contrast, grey bird. Comfort. Oh dear me, no. I don't know. Is there a difference? I don't know. I mean, well, I would say keep your hands away from here, Dirk. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a designer. I know what I like and don't like, and I'm open for new stuff, but I can't design. And if I click around and then make it super ugly, I don't like it too much anymore. All right, Clipman. What is that? Full upgrade. No updates available. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, man, I like that ISO creating tool. This is not bad. Well, I might have to play. I mean, yeah, first I do that challenge thing a little, and then I just get my PC up and running again, and I try things out there. I mean, it's up and running. I just have to push the button. But I wish I could get GhostBeastie installed there, but doesn't work. For some reason, I don't know. It worked with the NVIDIA graphic card. Maybe I just changed the AMD out and put an NVIDIA in. See how that works. That would be okay-ish, for me at least. So, alright, that is that. But with NVIDIA, for example, with Linux Lite, I had trouble with the NVIDIA drivers if they were auto-installed. When I chose mine, it was perfect. It was doing okay. So, as I said, as higher you go now in the base, yeah, if you hit 2404 is getting a little bit worse because I put all some rusty stuff in. Then 26 is hopeless. It's hopeless. Trixie, you have seen when you click around, I had that system freezing on me. Ooh. So you have to be carefully. Dev 1 was based on Trixie, but this didn't give me any trouble, and everything came from Dev 1 repositories. So I trust they have that too here. Oh, that's single click. I don't want to have single click. Enable repros. Huh? Okay. Everything is repro. Okay. That, I mean, wow. Okay. No. Test repo. No. DBM backports, flatpaks. Okay, there's flatpaks here too. When flatpak goes to 2.0 down, that's all Rust. That means you kill your system just like that. Right? Nobody needs that. All right. Yeah, got not much to say. MX usual is a good operating system, always works. FluxBox, never really used it. That's why you see I'm surprised a little bit. I like that menu. This is well done. Just have to figure out how to put my most wanted apps on here. Then you know my JWM menu is this long. I'll clean that up. I will clean that up because I don't need it all right there. I'm just a lazy guy. But that's the thing. When you have a custom menu, you will always find it. Right click, bam, you got it. Let's say FluxBox tools. Yeah, then plug, FluxBox tool. So that's the beauty when you have your own menu customized. Then you find it always. Doesn't matter where you click. And then this right click is a super fast thing. Because look, I don't have to go here and find it. Yeah, I just go right click, web browser, boom. And then where's FluxBox tools, terminal. So the right click super much fast. I love it. And warning, if you use anything with these right menus, JWM, IceWM, OpenBox, and here this thing too, FluxBox, you will be addicted to the right click. So if you go back to something like, I don't know, XFCE, there's nothing much else, right? For me, KDE is dead. GNOME has never been an option. And so you don't have the right clicks in these things. So you will miss them badly because you get used to this bam, 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 right? So, and I like it more than keyboard shortcuts, because keyboard you always have to go with your fingers and find the keyboard, and here right clicks are always ching, 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 and you move it around and you got it. No? All right. So I think I call that off here for now because, yeah, MX, you get what you want, usual. They have a very nice helper menu. I do not like Trixie, absolutely not. I use this here because I just downloaded it because I'm supporting them with my uploads. Let me have a look. I will set this on pause. Didn't need to pause. So here's what I do. So you can see, where's Linux Lite for now? Linux Mint. So this is what I all support here. And where's the Linux Lite now? I can't find it. Over 20 gigabyte now. Here, 20.8 gigabyte. So I'm very happy when I can support. You see, Artix-based deinit, yeah, Linux Mint are supported. They are supported. GhostBSD 4.7 gigabyte, Mageia 1.4. I'm happy to see that people actually make use out of torrent. First, it's anonymous. Second, it saves bandwidth, so your distro doesn't have to spend the money you donate on bandwidth availability. Well, you can totally easily just use a torrent. And yeah, if you can't run it all day long, let it run at least to get even. Yeah, every time when you're on a computer, you don't need to do much, because it's not hindering you. Not me. I can't say it stops me from doing whatever I do. I can't even feel it, right? So yeah, if it would give you trouble, then you can reduce the speed. Yeah, the upload speed if you want to, or the amount of active uploads and things like that. I just have them set. You can see seeding 30. So shy and humble as I am. And the highest number I had 5 at once going on. And even though I've got throttle wide open, only Linux Lite, they hit sometimes 5-7 megabytes. They could go to 20, but well, good enough to me. Alright, so if I would reach the limits that I suffer a little bit from my internet, then I just put it down to 10 megabyte or 12 megabyte upload speed, and that's good enough, right? It's not a bad thing. And that's how you can then support Linux in general, especially your distros, the distros you like, without spending extra money. But you do a good deed, and for me, this makes me always happy when I see these numbers going up. I said, woohoo! Yeah, like 20.8 gigabyte for Linux Lite. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, for Solus, I don't have too much, 842. That depends how many people are seeding there too, right? So I must say, since as long as a torrent is running, or yeah, my torrent's running 24/7, you get more downloads then. You're more available. I think there's something like a reliable score maybe. So I had to switch it down one time for tornado rubbish coming through, and yeah, and then I fired it up right away afterwards. Okay, so yeah, I love it. And I do it with a heavy heart. I tell you, every time when earlier distro hopping was easy. I just found something, run about it, and put something else on, until this gave me trouble. You see, I like this. It's not so bright. But it is very colorful. It's very nice, and that's a very nice picture to me. We have some sheep here, right? Like in real life. Here there are too, trees, grass. So bluish sky. The LEDs behind the tree. So yeah, and I would say everything just works here, and this is always a good thing. When everything just works, it's very hard to give it away. Here, that's what I was talking about. I need a higher screen. So do I need them all? No, I would say I would need Brave and LibreWolf. Set wallpaper doesn't need to be here. File managers, yes. Terminal, of course. GP front doesn't need to be there. Extra WaterFox, not Thunderbird, yes. Keepers, I would say yes. HTOP, I would like to have. VirtualBox, yes. Sonora Drive, Nodes, yes. Cryptometer, yes. VeraCrypt, OBS, yes. Nextcloud Desktop, not necessarily, but it's good to have. Synaptics, yes. Set wallpaper, no. Document, and then comes all the other. So this would go down till here somewhere. And then I have a smaller menu, more visible. And if I make sub-menus like for 3D print, like I did in IceWM and stuff, then it becomes more visible and I find my things easier, and then I have right clicks like chuk, 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 chuk. See, but these two have to take out, but you know, I can't give up. I will get them to work. They're just not working now. I do not understand why. I even made them picking up the desktop thing. Yeah, the desktop file-ish. Nope, doesn't want it. It's not firing up in this way here. All right, this is this. Yeah, this is the JWM and FunOS, and it will be sad to depart. And I don't know how long I actually live that challenge, because you know I play around and I install things and test things out and So, but I checked already the new system. I can have Cryptomata, I can have KeePass XC. That's my password manager, of course. I think I can get that installed here. My VPN, right? And OS, of course, works. All the other things work. But it's not Linux, it's BSD, right? I don't know if I said what it is, but you will see. Most likely Monday evening, night, or I would rather say Tuesday. If it comes earlier, perfect. I don't think it is going to work. Alrighty, this is it. And in between, where is it? Oh, I clicked it away. Oh, no, here it is. This makes me always happy. This is I'm happy like a little kid when I see this working. You know, Solus is 2.1 gigabyte down yet. Yeah? Download or uploaded. I like it. This is how I help people without spending extra money and feeling good because I do something good. I contribute to a good system. That's when the put politics, let's say, in Linux or BSD. That's an oxymoron. This doesn't exist, so don't fall for it. It's the same as left and right. There is no such thing. You know, you could see this. That the Epstein class can do whatever they want, but you cannot park wrong and you shouldn't be driving cars, and all by chance they bomb all the old things. What a surprise. I'm so taken by surprise that, you know, I told that people 6 years ago what they're going to do, and of course they broadcast it. All you got to do is listen, and then you know what's coming, what they're doing. They're not fortune tellers, they're makers, they do it, right? On purpose. Yes, they want us dead. Yeah, that's normal. That's a normal thing to do for useless eaters, have to be wiped out, no? All right. So that was that. Nobody listens till here, so we're all safe and good. And now I kick the video off. I don't know. How much do I have? Show height? No, that should show. Okay, I'm most likely on the screen here. Again, 44 minutes. I have got no clue why it's always so long. Okie dokie, I hope you have a good time, have a nice weekend, enjoy, relax, go into nature, have a good walk, stay away from all these propaganda news, the DDoS attacks. Don't let them happen to you, don't let them confuse you, don't get entangled. Enjoy your life, spend the time with your friends in nature, have a good time, play things at home if you can't go around, let's say. Install VirtualBox, Virtual Manager, and install stuff and try things out. And see if you like something else you would like to play around with. You can do it in a VirtualBox. And if you're then brave enough one day and you say, yeah, I like it actually, and you miss your right clicks on your normal operating system, then you might just install it on your computer. Alrighty. This is it. I'm out now, guys. Okay, I'll see you next time. Love you all. Stay safe. And see you next time then. Bye-bye.